What's up, YouTube? This is Mathis97, and welcome back to my SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 General Manager mode. What have we here? A trade accepted? That's right, we sent Mick Foley and Matt Hardy to SmackDown in exchange for Booker T and Rob Van Dam. That is correct. Mick Foley, he's been a thorn in my side for far too long. And Matt Hardy wasn't really doing a whole lot. I can always bring him back next year, so yeah, that will be it for them on this show. They're gone, and I figured we did have Booker T and Van Dam last time. Booker T not so much because he came into the series very late. He was really there at the home stretch, so there wasn't much for him. This time around, we can at least give him something to do. So Van Dam, he's four points lower than Mick Foley was. It was a 92 for an 88. And then Booker T's a 78, and Matt Hardy was a 72. So I'd say that's a pretty good outcome for us, at least. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, Matt Hardy was a 72. Yeah, they do get a bit more in the way of like contract because Foley's got 12 weeks. That might have kind of bolstered it a bit, because that way they don't have to spend their money on that contract. Whereas Booker T was like 6 weeks, so that's a bit of a financial hit for us, but I'm willing to take it if it means that we get a bit of an assist in the popularity game. And then once Burchill goes, I am going to finally try to pick up Hardcore Holly if I can. That's still the goal. I would like to bring him in. I just realized that I forgot to make the Brothers of Destruction a faction, but yeah, my concern for that at the moment is that, well, you know what? Here's what I'll do. Forget the Brothers of Destruction. We're gonna make the Demon's Apple an official faction. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go do that right now, actually. Awesome! So Finlay can get his Intercontinental Championship matchup finally, and we can deal with his morale issues. I also went ahead and set up a handicap matchup. We've got the new recruit, Van Dam, teaming with Eddie Guerrero and Shelton Benjamin. We're going to be starting up a Legend Killer storyline between these two, but I figured that's just a nice way to kind of ease him onto the show. This is obviously the hometown show, so we want to get Kurt Angle on here somewhere. Is he still in his rivalry with John Cena? I don't think that concluded yet. That is correct. So I guess we want him to come out last, and we'll make this. We gotta go big. I know they're already fatigued from the pay-per-view, but we have to kick it up a notch. Let's do a, do we want to do a tables match? Yeah, let's do a tables match. So it'll be John Cena versus Kurt Angle in a tables match. Maybe not the main event. Right now, I'm just going to leave it there. We've obviously got the new superstar Booker T, so I'm going to go ahead and put Booker T in a singles match with whoever's not already booked. I guess we'll hold off on that then. Because who else isn't in a rivalry? Because I might have already taken care of everybody. Because we've got Edge, we got Finlay, Burchill, Benjamin, yeah. So otherwise it would be like Batista, but I'm not having Batista lose to Booker T. That's just not happening. So what I'll do instead is we're going to have Booker T compete against one of our rivals. I guess what we'll do, I know that I think Kennedy just lost, and it wouldn't be in my best interest for him to lose, but I think I'm going to have him lose just one more time, because, like, putting JBL here, I think, would, just because, like, they're both heels, so putting them together makes more sense. Otherwise, in terms of inactive superstars, I guess I could, I don't know, have him face off against, like, The Undertaker, but I'm not going to have The Undertaker lose to that guy. I just put Mysterio in a rivalry with Triple H, that's right. So maybe... Now, let's do that. Let's leave it as that. We're gonna do a tag team match. It's gonna be... We're gonna put DX back together, see how that holds up. And it's gonna be against The Undertaker and Rey Mysterio. We'll see how that tag match holds up. And all that's left should be... Oh wow, we've got a lot of people left over, actually. So... what we can do, because I'm going to hold off the tag title match until next week, because I don't want to put that up just yet. Out of curiosity, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanna take a look at their win-loss records real quick, just to get an idea of where we're headed. So, the Demon's Apple, they just won, it looks like, or at least Carlito did. Was it non-title match? Yeah, I think the last time they competed was in a non-title match. So, that should have been this week. Yeah, and the Demon's Apple did win, so they will be owed a tag title match next week on Raw in Orangeburg, South Carolina. So we'll keep that in the back of our minds for right now. But we're gonna do a tag team. We're gonna have Batista manage this one. And we're gonna put Mercury and Nitro up against... I don't know how I feel about this, actually. Maybe instead... Here's what we'll do. Instead of just that, we're gonna do... we're gonna do a 6-man tag. That's what we're gonna do. A 6-man tag team matchup. It's gonna be Joey Mercury, Johnny Nitro, and The Undertaker. We're gonna put all the champions together to take on Shawn Michaels, Carlito, and Kane. And what that's gonna leave us should be 3 superstars: Batista, Mysterio, and Triple H. So what's gonna happen here, to kind of, I guess, conclude the Triple H-Batista rivalry, even though it's already concluded, but we're gonna have Mysterio take on Triple H. He's gonna have Batista in his corner. Get a bit of an alliance there between Mysterio and Batista. And I think that is looking good. We've got everybody booked. Everyone is on the show. I am pretty happy with this match card. So we're gonna play 2 matches again this episode. Obviously, we're gonna play the Intercontinental title match between Finlay and Edge. And then we're gonna play Booker T versus Mr. Kennedy. His name is Finlay, and I've already done this joke before. But he is challenging for the Intercontinental Championship, so Finlay, he could be in for the fight of his career in this matchup tonight. Of course, the Rated R Superstar coming off of a massive victory at Survivor Series in the Tables, Ladders, and Chairs Fatal 4-Way match, in which he defended his Intercontinental Championship. But he can't afford to go into this matchup and underestimate his opponent, because Finlay has proven in the past that if you underestimate him, he will catch you off guard. He'll catch you napping. He did that at Taboo Tuesday in the Fatal 4-Way matchup against, I believe it was Kane, Mr. Kennedy, and JBL, I want to say. It might not have been Kane. It might have been Carlito. No, it wasn't Carlito, because Carlito won the other one. But regardless, he won the Fatal 4-Way matchup, and he may have lost the match to Carlito, but, you know, he can just politic his way into a title shot, and that works just the same. This matchup can get underway as it's Finlay versus Edge. And straight out of the gate, it looks like Edge gets the first strike, but Finlay answers back with a massive shoulder block and a seated senton to boot. Finlay looking to bring the fight to Edge early here, and that's a smart strategy by Finlay. Attack early and often before Edge can start to really formulate a game plan. As Finlay has him here, shot straight to the back of the Rated R Superstar, and a huge clothesline by Finlay. Finlay telling Edge to bring it on. And I mean, straight out of the gate, this is a bit of a shock. Edge on the back foot. As schoolboy by Finlay, but it's a rope break that'll break that up. And a massive clothesline though. Finlay continues to keep up the pressure, but Edge now sweeps out the legs. And the Rated R Superstar has got the Irishman as he takes him down to the mat. And now just stomping a mud hole in the man who loves to fight. But Finlay back to his feet, raking the eyes of the Rated R Superstar. And he's got Edge up, back down with a sidewalk slam. As now Finlay looking to toss Edge into the corner, but Edge with the reversal. Oh, but there's a shot by Finlay and another one, and another clothesline. Finlay really has brought the fight to Edge in this matchup. But Edge refuses to quit, refuses to back down. And I mean, Edge isn't the Intercontinental Champion for no reason. He's the ultimate opportunist. Oh, geez, what a kick to the face. He's the ultimate opportunist. He knows when to capitalize. He knows, you know, to think that he hasn't worked against adversity before is just insane. This man, Edge, he knows what it takes to be a champion. He knows what it takes to stay a champion. I mean, he's a former WWE Tag Team Champion, former World Tag Team Champion, former United States Champion. like I said before, the only thing that has eluded him is the World Championship. As Edge now driving the knee straight into the spine of Finlay here. But Finlay, I don't think Finlay's the type of man who would quit, who would submit to something like that. But it still does the damage nonetheless. As Edge brings Finlay to his feet, but Finlay back at him as he's got him by the arm. Finlay just looking to try to go to work on that arm. Perhaps try to prevent Edge. You know, Edge, if you work on the shoulder, that could potentially weaken his spear. And that could be the difference maker between victory and defeat for Finlay in this matchup. Meanwhile, Edge has got Finlay up on the top rope. Look out below, superplex! A superplex, both men are down. As Edge gets back to his feet, Finlay's in trouble at the moment. As Edge right now just sort of measuring him. But Finlay right back at him, looking for another schoolboy, but Edge got the ropes. It was a rope break that saved Edge this time. Edge now boot to the midsection, got him! Execution! Execution to Finlay. As now Edge drags him to the center of the ring, into the pin. 1, 2, 3, no! Finlay just kicked out of the execution and Edge can't believe it. Oh, and now a low blow by Finlay. What a cheap shot by Finlay, but he's got to do whatever he can to stay alive in this matchup. As Edge able to counter, but Finlay straight back at him, now ducks behind. Perhaps looking for another one of those sidewalk slams, but Edge counters into a side Russian leg sweep. But there's another low blow by Finlay. Finlay will not stop, he will not die. As now, he kicks out the leg of Edge. And just look at Finlay. Finlay could try to break Edge's arms here. As just trying to hyperextend the joints. The shoulders, the elbow, everything getting torn apart by Finlay there. As Finlay's got a good shot at winning the Intercontinental title tonight. He has got Edge reeling as he takes him to the corner. Finlay bringing Edge up to no man's land. He's looking for a superplex of his own, and he gets it! Both men down once again, center of the ring. And it's Finlay who gets back to his feet first. And Finlay telling Edge to bring it on once again. As Finlay, no, counter. You had to think that Finlay was looking for the Celtic Cross. But Edge was able to reverse it. And now Finlay rockets him into the corner. But Finlay's not done. Finlay now to the opposite corner. Finlay just looking to torture Edge, but Edge straight back to his feet. Oh, there's a boot to the midsection by Edge. What a shot. What a kick. But Finlay right back on him. Neither man can gain the clear upper hand, but Edge DDT! And that could bring Edge right back into this thing. A massive DDT. As Finlay slow to get back to his feet. A boot to the midsection from Edge. As now a counter by Finlay, though. And Finlay rakes the eyes once again. Oh, but you see the ribs. The damage done to the ribs of Finlay. And now Edge, a spear in the corner. Massive shot by Edge. As Finlay, his ribs they've got to be in serious pain right now. Oh, it's now a clothesline there by Edge. A drop kick. Finlay staggered off the ropes. Finlay now striking back. And Finlay with the knee across the back of the skull trying to choke Edge out here. So now Finlay looks to recover. But Edge not going to give him a chance to stay on the offensive. It is just back and forth right now. Who is going to leave with the Intercontinental Championship? Edge whipped into the corner. Finlay, no! Finlay went for the spear, but he missed. And he paid for it. He paid dearly. As he went shoulder first into the steel ring post. And now Edge ducks behind. And Edge gonna take him down with a back suplex. Finlay looks like he's out of it, but you can see the damage to the ribs once again taking its toll. As Finlay back to his feet, Edge continues to strike away. As Finlay just collapsed now. As Edge drags him to the center of the ring, and Edge is looking to finish him off. To the corner he goes. Finlay with everything he's got left to get to his feet. But he gets met with a vicious, devastating spear. And I think with that spear, the Rated R Superstar is going to walk out with the Intercontinental title still in his grasp. And indeed he will. Edge retains once again. Try as he might, Finlay just could not take that championship away from the Rated R Superstar, who is just on absolute fire right now. He just cannot be stopped. Whether it's a fatal four-way, a one-on-one match, a triple threat, Edge is on top of the world as the Intercontinental Champion. You never know, maybe he will get a shot at the WWE title in the future. I mean, if he keeps this up, he's headed that way. So I know that I said that I'd play this matchup with Booker T, but that last match went on a lot longer than I was expecting, and I don't want another half-an-hour episode on this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and simulate it. And Booker T does get the win, so see, he didn't even need me. He didn't even need me. Eminem and The Undertaker defeat the Demon's Apple and Shawn Michaels. Mysterio gets the win over Triple H, and John Cena oh no, I don't think the Pittsburgh crowd's gonna be too happy about that. Oh no. There you see the blockbuster trade. Let's take a look. Fan change. SmackDown. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The Pittsburgh fans were not happy with John Cena. Not at all. Yeah, Guerrero's contract's expiring. We're talking about Kennedy's thing, and Edge still the champ. Yeah. We get it. We get it. Let's take a look at our emails. We've got 3 different contracts expiring, so I'm going to go ahead and renew those while I can. Well, 2 of them at least, because Burchill, it's going to be his swan song in the next episode. He will be done. He will be gone. Let's see. Do I want to just do 5 weeks, or should I secure Mysterio? Let's just You know what? Mysterio's not going to go anywhere. I don't see him going anywhere. Guerrero, I'll just do 5 weeks, because I'm still not 100% sure on him. And I guess Mercury, I will also... Well, no, he's not going anywhere. I'll sign him for 3 months. And yeah, that blew through my cash, but it'll be better for us in the long run. I know I just traded away Foley, who I had extended for a while, but we're not going to do that again. Jesus Christ. Why do so many people want title shots? Michael's tired of losing. Okay, I'm okay with that. Triple H tired of losing. That is also okay. So those are easy fixes. Easy fixes. So I guess what I could do is have Edge go into a rivalry with Booker T. That's a possibility that we could do that for the Intercontinental title. That's what I think I'm gonna do. So we'll do the Oh, I already did #1 contender. Okay, so then I guess we'll do GM Kiss Up, I guess. What about Battle of the Titans? Will this work? Because they're both heavyweights. I guess I'll do Royal Rumble. I don't know if it's actually going to go on for that long. And yeah, that's okay for now. And I already checked all that. Let's take a look at the ratings. So we had a 3-star show, even though I think this would have made for a solid 3.5 star, but what do I know? And they had a 4-star, even though this is not a 4-star show. This is just, no. The numbers, they lie this time. So let's see, Matt Hardy lost his first match on SmackDown, and it looks like Mick Foley also lost his. But at least they have the Hard Foundation as the tag champs now, so that's a good thing. They at least know what they're doing in that regard. If we take a look now, I guess first of all, fan support, because I've been forgetting to check this, just because I think it's kind of obvious who has the advantage. The Undertaker just continues to hold that #1 spot. Nobody can take it from him. And Edge has moved into the top 5 now. John Cena at #6, Batista #7. DX has fallen to #10. Guerrero going up. Van Damme looks like he dropped after dropping the US title, and I think he might have also been a tag champ. Or maybe I'm wrong in that regard. On that front, I just like mixed phrases again. Then we got Kurt Angle, Shelton, Benjamin moving up the rankings. Chavo dropped his tag titles, but he's still the Cruiserweight champion. So he was like a 3-way champion, this Chavo Guerrero. Unbelievable. Eminem moving up to #18. Booker T, it looks like he has ascended the ranks after jumping to Raw. JBL to number 20. There's the Demon's Apple. Kane and Carlito at number 22. And that should mean that we free up another space in our place. Yeah, so Finlay is now on the list. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we almost have the full roster. We have 18 of our 20 guys. The only ones who aren't on there are Mr. Kennedy, which is kind of odd because Finlay just lost. But then again, I guess Kennedy lost as well. So I guess that is to be expected. And then Paul Burchill, Paul Burchill's going to be gone in a week anyway, so that's not a problem. Yeah, Kane might have dropped because of pairing with Carlito, but ultimately it's for the best. It is in our best interest to put them together and, you know, free up a space on our Power 15, which is always a good thing. Yeah, the loss of Matt Hardy. We'll get him back next year. This is not the end for Matt Hardy. So, I don't know what I'm doing. This is still the same episode, not the next episode. I'm going to cut it off here. Thank you all for joining me. And until next time, keep on YouTubing.